we came to bring justice to the line. With our co-host Macjay by our side, and the best mods keep the streets in line. Subs that mean the world to us, members who rock, they're always a plus. Like Spirit Time, a beautiful thing. Beautiful Crystal, Aussie guys, they understand. My girl Tabby, beautiful Tammy too. Special Tia and Christine, we appreciate you. Join our membership, we want you. Aussie True Crime will never rest. Uncovering the truth, we do our best. Together we stand in this quest. Aussie True Crime, we're truly blessed. I'll be out back to the city streets. We're on the hunt, never miss a beat. With a passion for justice burning bright, we won't stop until we see the light. Through the trials and challenges we face, we'll keep pushing forward at a steady pace. With the support of our amazing crew, we'll continue to fight, that's what we do. In the heart of the land down under, Aussie True Crime will never rest. Uncovering the truth, we do our best. Together we stand in this quest. Aussie True Crime, we're truly blessed. Aussie True Crime will never rest. Uncovering the truth, we do our best. Together we stand in this quest. Aussie True Crime, we're truly blessed. Aussie True Crime will never rest. Uncovering the truth, we do our best. Together we stand in this quest. Aussie True Crime, we're truly blessed.
Hey, hey, beautiful people. Are we?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Nat. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long. It's good to see you back. You're okay. Family too. Yes, we are. We are all getting there. I don't know, Matt, if you've met Macjay. She's our new co-host on Aussie True Crime. Matt's been part of the crew for a long time. You might have seen him on Temmie's, but yeah, he's been with us for a long time. He's an G. According to Lenny, how are you, my friend? Okay, so today we are going through 2 more episodes, hopefully, of Gypsy's life after lockup. I think we last left it at the 2nd one, so we're up to the 3rd. So I'm just going to start it because she speaks for herself, little Gyps. So this one's called Is This My Life?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, how do I pronounce it, Aussie? Do I pronounce according to Lean or as Lena?
Leanie.
Leanie. Got it.
I'll have to send you her channel. She goes live of an afternoon and has an awesome channel that we all hang out on. Heidi,
Okay.
how are you? All things serious has just entered the chat. Quick question. Is she pregnant? She did an Instagram post and then deleted it. Oh. Matt, we don't know. We do know if she's pregnant, but it's not Ryan's, because in episode 2 they had a big thing about taking the morning after pill. But we don't know if she is with Ken because I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to capture Ken like her mum captured Rod.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We're
all waiting to see if she pops out a belly.
Yep. The only other thing I've heard about that is the rumor that Ken only came back because she baby trapped him. Like some guy claiming to be Ken's ex.
Yeah.
It was a comment.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I think you sent me that. Just having a look. I thought I had the post. She did. We don't even know if that's true. So there is a guy that has been saying that he was with them, but as soon as people started looking into him, he disappeared. He said that Ken used to work for him, but I haven't been able to track down. I know Ken worked at a pub, but I haven't been able to track down the exact pub. I have tried. But yeah, and there was another one going around about a lady that said that Gypsy was out with her husband with a dog. And we don't know. I don't know. I think some people are just trying to get their 5 minutes of fame with her as well.
Seems to be the case.
I know. She doesn't need kids. And it's actually statistically because of the childhood she's brought up. If she has a child, the chances of her doing it to her own child are very, very high. But yeah. Eddie, you will love Leanie's channel. It's a great channel. I hang out there most afternoons. But yeah. Anyway, let's get started with episode 3.
She is going home today, but she is not free yet.
We're being followed.
I am concerned. Is paparazzi going to follow us all the way back to our home? We consummated our marriage. A lot of people felt I should have waited and getting married.
It's a lot of responsibility.
That's the kind of that you tell a child. Like, it's a lot of responsibility, you know? Just please don't treat me like I don't know what I'm doing. If we don't get on that flight, we don't do Good Morning America. There's so many people.
Can we get a picture with you?
Quickly.
Am I at risk for dangerous people? I was engaged once before. Ken texted my stepmom. He's sniffing around to try and break me and Ryan up. If you're not going to be there at worst, you do not deserve me at my best.
It's been nice just me and you being here.
It's been nice not having to do anything either.
I love that you took up for me last night on social media, although it created some drama. But I don't listen to them yahoos.
I know. I'm trying to be really smart with my social media right now. I feel like everything I do is on a microscope. I posted one comment, and it's blowing up right now on all the media channels.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard clapped back against haters in her husband's Instagram comments.
They jealous because you are rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire.
After the many years that Gypsy Rose is in prison, she is very happy to be getting that D.
Oh my God.
What?
Gypsy Rose Blanchard, my hubby gets it every night.
Oh, you never said that.
Leanie, you're not. Trust me, we are not Gypsy fans here. She drives us crazy too, but these episodes, they're blocked in Australia, so we can't actually get them. I have them from a paid site, and me and Macjay just thought the episodes were very, very telling of Gypsy. We couldn't share them because I will get done for copyright. So the best we can do is share the audio just to try and show people who she really is, because the fame this girl has now is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know about in America, but I know in Australia you can't profit from a crime. So if someone done something like this in Australia, there would be no way they could get the money that she's getting right now. I was watching a clip of one of her TikTok streams the other day. She made $7,000 off one TikTok stream that went for half an hour. And that is ridiculous.
Insane.
And that's American $7,000 too. So that's more than our money. Like,
Oh my
I think
God,
it's
14 grand.
Yeah, it would be nearly double for us. So it's just crazy. I feel like I need a pill to get through. She has two voices. This is something we have realized, or I have realized anyway. She puts on that baby voice when she's going to tell a story or lie. When she's not lying, just normally talking, she can actually talk normal. Something I've picked up with her. But if you watch when she's lying is when she gets real high-pitched baby voice.
Oh, yes, I have noticed. Like she really wants you to believe, so she puts on the kitty voice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was even watching one this morning. I'll have to see if I can get it and share it with you. It was one on her talking about when she was with Dan and when she ran away with Dan, that she told her mum straight out then she was 19 and knew she could do it. So it just goes to show that she knew her age all along. She knew she was over age. Just, yeah, it's crazy. I think everything she says is a lie, just about.
Never said that. Well, on a low-key way, I did say that.
You did. You did. Now I think about it. You did. Now I think about it, you said he's rocking my world every night.
What?
Wait.
What was that?
It's
funny. Go.
I was just gonna say, is this gonna be another episode that makes me want to vomit?
It's funny though too, and we only because me and Macjay have seen the future episodes that Ryan gets really upset about her talking about their sex life. I think it was in episode 5.
Yes.
But we're here in episode 3, and he has no problem with her telling everyone that the D is on fire. But when it's negative, he has a problem with her talking about their sex life.
Exactly.
That we pick up. Not that I blame him, but do you know what I mean? You can't want the good stuff out there, but not the bad. It's like if I talk about it on stream. I don't know. Just something I picked up.
I get what you're saying.
We're newlyweds. It's not like we're, not human.
Oh, but damn.
You know who's probably seeing this? I'm getting so mad. My exes. Love it.
Don't even get me started on them, baby.
Ryan was getting quite a few negative comments. They were being very ignorant. I feel a sense of responsibility to defend him because he's coming into this with me. We're experiencing this whole whirlwind of social media attention together. I want him to know that he's not alone.
Look, they got strips or nuggets. They got either one for me. I'm going to start packing some. You eat.
Ryan and I are going to New York City.
Strips on it's McDonald's again. Is that all he feeds her?
I'm starting to
Anyone that
wonder.
watched the first 2 episodes, every meal was McDonald's, and they're eating McDonald's again.
Do they get McDonald's in prison?
I don't think so, but it must be a big thing over there because that's all he feeds her. I think we've seen her eat one steak, and the rest of it has all been McDonald's. Unless Ryan's a big fan of it, I don't know.
I don't know. I
Do
know
interviews a little bit.
Hey,
I know teachers get overwhelmed with work, but I mean, maybe Ryan just doesn't have the time, so he eats crap all the time. But even then, I don't. You think Gypsy would? I don't know. The McDonald's thing is something else that bothers me too.
like I understand once or twice, maybe if you've missed it for 8.5 years, but you think there would be more food that she would miss. Like I would be asking for steak and salad and give me nice food. I wouldn't want to just be going to McDonald's for every single meal. And just me. Hi, Kaz. How are you, my darling? Good to see you.
Just about all the press that we have planned out for it.
All right, so I got my pants, and my throat, and my undershirts in here.
I'm only packing what we won't wear. We're not packing our whole life.
Speak for yourself.
I know you want to.
Speak for yourself. Fine, baby, fine. This is my first trip with my wife leaving our home, so it's like our honeymoon in a way.
I'm nervous.
I am too.
I'm more nervous about the PO meeting than New York.
Well, it's understandable.
I'm about to go and see my parole officer in the state of Louisiana for the first time. It's actually pretty important. I want to make a good impression with him. I want to let him know that, like,
You're gonna be
I
great.
hope he knows that I'm not some stuck-up, fame, crazy person. He kind of decides where I can go, what I could do, my restrictions and everything. So it's just the first official meeting. I just want to be on the road with him and be like, listen, I left Kansas City because they said to, and I didn't want to jeopardize anything.
We did exactly what they asked.
I was a responsible inmate. I am
We
a
did
responsible person.
exactly what they asked of us there.
I know that my PO probably has been reading a lot of the stuff that's being put out by tabloids. So I just really kind of want to put out there, listen, I came out of prison just wanting to live my life.
Baby, I'm gonna carry. Remember when I told you about carrying one load of clothes in your carry-on, right?
Yeah. You got your blood pressure medicine?
Yep, I got everything.
Just making sure.
Booyah, baby.
Good job. My freedom is at the forefront of my brain 24/7. Literally, my biggest fear is going back to prison for another year and a half. All right, we're on our way.
This is one meeting we cannot be late for.
I'm nervous. This appointment is very important above all else. I mean, I've talked to plenty of people, parole officers, institutional parole officers.
But I still don't like how they intimidate inmates.
Yeah, they do it a weird way at first.
Here it is.
All right, we made it in good timing.
This is bull. Of course, I'm nervous. My wife's in there. I don't know what's going on. So I'm hoping that there's no issues and she gets a travel permit. I don't know what we would do. All right, we got to go.
I know, I think longer than expected, but I had to do like a whole questionnaire, paperwork.
All right, and tell me all about it. In the go. I'm worried about the flight. But we're like 2.5 hours away, so we just got to get there.
Yeah, okay.
How'd that go?
It went really good.
You were taking so long, I thought you were in there squalling like.
No, they had to do handprints, fingerprints, DNA.
Damn, baby. They say try to keep a low profile.
Just more like, be aware of what you do, what you say. Like, if I take a selfie and there's a vodka bottle in the back of me, you don't want to give anybody any reason to pick and then report back to him or to Missouri. Be like, oh yeah, there's a vodka bottle in the back and here's the proof.
Let me ask you this. Does he have control over you or does Missouri?
They both do. I'm being supervised by 2 different states.
Man, this ain't arrival 742. We're cutting it close. I'm trying, but damn, we are cutting it close, boss.
Hello? Oh, okay, hi. We need to stuff everything in our carry-ons, because if we don't make this flight, we don't arrive till...
I can't. Like, we have to check.
If we have to, we will leave our...
I have to. Like, baby, we got one set of clothes. Like, what do you want us to do?
I know. All right, we're going to do the best we can.
No, we're not.
All right, I will.
We're not.
Okay, bye.
Baby, no, we're not.
Okay, here's the situation. If we don't get on that flight, we don't do Morning America.
I understand, but we're going to get on the flight. All my clothes are in my bag. My meds are in my check bag. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then that's why you put your meds in your carry.
Never.
I'm just the messenger.
Gate C's this lane, bud. Gate C's over here. Other lane, boss. Okay. You better get in on the lane.
He's got it. Quit badgering the man.
See, right. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Ugh. This is the most stressed out I've been in a while.
Don't worry on this.
She would be the most annoying person to take on a long car drive.
Oh yeah.
Like, just having that next to you, I'll just push it out the car. In the nicest way, of course.
For sure. He is a bit controlling. I'll admit that much. I'll give Gypsy that much.
What did I say about language? Oh my God! We have to make this flight. He has everything.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has now done her first interview since getting out of prison, and it was with Good Morning America. Ryan joined her on this, but one of the takeaways that I got from this was the fact that she has stated she is now becoming the woman she's always wanted to be. When asked if this was her happily ever after, she said, quote, "It is. I had to kiss a couple frogs to get to this one." And then she leaned in, kissed his face, and said, "Handsome face."
It's interesting she said that, because at the moment going viral is the picture of, there's a picture of her and Ryan and a picture of her and Ken. And her comment on it said, "I had to kiss the frog to get the prince." And she just said it then, that she had to kiss
Oh
some
my
frogs.
God, she did too.
Mm-hmm. I just picked that up.
But she didn't say who the frog was.
She just said then that I had to kiss a couple of frogs to get this one, talking about Ryan. But the post that's going viral now, she's basically calling Ryan the frog that she had to kiss to get her prince, being Ken.
Ugh.
So it's just funny how she changes her mind so quick. Just thought I'd add that.
Baby, I love our view.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Like, we don't even have to leave the hotel room. We'll just hang in New York like this.
I was getting here.
That was insane. We were late to the airport. Her PO meeting took longer than it should have. We were like, oh God, are we going to make this flight?
He started getting nervous and he started freaking out. And I'm just the messenger right now. Like, don't freak out on me.
I was mad. I was throwing my luggage, basically. But Gypsy calmed me down a minute, like, back focus. And I was like, okay. And it's kind of cool. When she freaks out, I'm the calm one. And then when I freak out, she's the calm one.
So what are these little jars?
Concealer.
Concealer?
Yeah.
My mom didn't want me to wear makeup. She didn't even want me to wear lip gloss.
I'm restricted to everything. Couldn't even wear blue jeans.
Just kind of polar opposites, honestly, where I was in prison, restricted, hardly any makeup, and now I'm getting all glammed up in New York City. Kind of like I've stepped into the twilight zone. And then, like, the attention on social media, like, I'm not used to it at all. And so right now, I think there's huge adjustment that needs to happen. It's like, is this my life?
So, baby, you excited to go shoot at the View?
I'm nervous.
Baby, you got this.
I came out of prison just wanting to live my life, and all this media attention is not something that I said, hey, I want to be famous. It's just, it's happening whether I like it or not.
There's our security.
She didn't want to be famous, yet she'd already signed 3 contracts to do about her life like this. Like, she had TMZ at the gate waiting for her. Lifetime's picked it up, and there was another company that's picked up her life story as well. So it's just, do you mean you can't say you don't want to be famous, but then you've signed up to all of these reality programs? This
Yeah,
is only
exactly.
the first. There's more coming. Did I get you off then? Sorry.
No selfie.
Press for time.
Yeah, no time.
We'll come out on this side.
Yeah. Is the restroom in here?
There's a private restroom in there.
Oh my goodness, I wanted one so bad. I watched the show and I was like, oh my god, I hope I get a little mug. Thank you guys. This is going to be in front of a live audience. So part of me is scared that my brain is just going to shut off and be like, focus all on the people. So I can stutter when I'm nervous. So I just hope I don't stutter.
You got this, babe.
Yeah.
And how did you feel when Gypsy came to your defense on Instagram?
Haters gonna hate. Let them hate.
Right.
Because, I mean, I'm that awesome when I pulled this. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, no, but I love that she did come to my defense. I love
I'm
that
a
she's
tiger.
really, she'll get you.
I'll get you.
She'll maul your face.
Not literally.
So, Gypsy Rose Blanchard made worldwide headlines when she was convicted of orchestrating her mother's murder.
I don't want to be remembered as the girl who killed her mother. I'm always going to struggle with wanting my privacy, but also wanting a voice.
Please welcome Gypsy Rose Blanchard. You were released from prison just a week ago.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. I'm in New York City for the first time. I'm enjoying my freedom. I'm taking it day by day. But with the massive amount of platform that I have, the 6 million followers on Instagram and TikTok, I really want to get into advocacy work. If there is someone out there watching right now, please listen to me. Heed my words that you are not alone in this, situation. There are other ways out. I did it the wrong way.
Don't say that.
I did. I did something wrong, and I paid my dues for it.
You mean part?
Yeah, so part of it.
Yeah.
That part of it. Yeah.
Where are you going with this
Yeah,
story?
no. So I did something.
Murder is wrong.
Yeah, it's murder wrong.
No time, we got places to go. Hey, thank you. We love y'all. We love you.
Possible. Probable. Possibly. When I say possibly.
Possible or something.
Possible. You did so good. Give me a kiss.
That
So
was really
proud
good.
of you.
That went a lot smoother than I was preparing for.
You look so good up there. Like, I was like, that's my wife. I kept telling the audience, y'all realize that's my wife?
Okay, so we just have a podcast.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
It's so nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Ryan, so nice to meet you, buddy.
Hi. Hi. It's nice
Right on. I love that. Thanks, man. Hey, I'm Ryan. Oh, I get a hug.
Gypsy, welcome to the Volatiles. Congratulations on being out.
Thank
We're
you.
so excited to be with you.
Thank you.
What has this been like for you since you've been released from prison?
It's been a little bit of a whirlwind for me. I never expected to have such a big social media following. So I'm kind of, okay, I have a voice now. I'm free. It's my turn now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cool watching everything unfold because it's just like,
She did know that she was going to have a big following. There was a lady that was in prison with her called Rachel Garlick, and Rachel ran a group for Gypsy that had a lot of her fans, I suppose you would call them, in there. And Gypsy actually got in trouble in prison quite a few times for the things that she was telling Rachel, because Rachel had got out and was running this group. And Rachel was also talking on TikTok about a lot of the interactions she had with Gypsy. And it got Gypsy in a lot of trouble in the last year. They even thought at one moment that it was going to delay her getting out in December when she did. Of course, at the time, the group was shut down and she broke up her friendship with this Rachel chick over it. So she did have an idea of how many people knew her story and how many people followed her. I watched her question and answer on YouTube channel. I share your thoughts because
Oh, the one where she's going, I'm loyal.
oh, that made me sick. She done a TikTok the other day and I sent it to Macjay, and she was going on about how loyal she is and she's a loyal friend and a loyal partner. She just wasn't loyal to her marriage. It comes up. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. I love them cups, and they're good because they actually keep your drinks hot or cold. I've got to make you one, Macjay. Don't remind me.
it's surreal. I'll let you pick me.
Do you have a desire in the future to kind of disappear or go away?
I've always had a very love-hate relationship with the media and the attention from all of
Well, that
this.
won't go away.
That's actually, I was engaged once before.
Mhm.
Yes, Ken, yeah. And we were together for 2 years. And then our engagement was announced, and he's a very private person. And so he didn't like the attention. And so I attributed him breaking off the engagement and breaking my heart and devastating me to the fame. So,
Linda, we completely agree.
100% agreed.
Mm-hmm.
hate it, and then seeing how I've been welcomed, that makes me at least feel more comfortable in being who I am.
Well, now that you're married, should we bring him in here?
Yes,
Ryan a
yeah.
little bit?
Let's
All right, let's do
get
it.
him in
Get
here.
Get in here, Ryan.
Come sit next to me.
All right, Ryan, we have to get.
I thought that was a perfect one for you.
That's you. How is your heart?
It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm enjoying it. This fame thing is so new. It's kind of overwhelmed me in the sorts of like I didn't realize it'd be as big as it is. You know, she's always been worried that I was going to leave for the fame, you know, because of it, because of past relationships. I told her that I'm not going anywhere.
You know, being open and honest. The day that I got out of prison, Ken texted my stepmom, and she told me about it, and I'm like, oh, so now he wants to come around. So I told Ryan about it. I was open, and I'm like, you know, he's sniffing around. Ken texted my stepmom. I was like, hey, what's up?
Why do you think he decided it's time to pop back up?
Because I think now I'm free, and I just think that he has respect for my marriage.
He doesn't like me because I've called him names. You know, he's known as something that to me,
I don't see why you should like him.
I call him a dumb mother, you know. So every time that he's reached out to me before.
Has he?
Because Gypsy is like asked me to text him.
He still has my stuff. He has stuff of mine, like old pictures and stuff. I've asked him to just ship my stuff to my stepmom, and then I can get it from her. And he's like, no, I still have all that stuff, but like, you know, you can come get it. You know, if he's sniffing around to try and like break me and Ryan up, or see if I will leave Ryan to get back with him. This is how I feel about it. If you're not going to be there at my worst, do not deserve me at my best. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
And if you know anything about Gypsy's Instagram and you've seen the recent comments, she's not going anywhere.
I'm flying.
Turns out he is
He's missed his chance. It is what it is.
Is there like a secret to this or something?
Should I wear my black shoes with this or my brown one? Wear my brown though.
Brown shoes look good.
Okay, well I got a black jacket. That's the only problem. And a black scarf.
It's just warm.
Okay.
All right, so what are we gonna do? We just gonna go walk?
Yeah, let's go to Times Square. This is the first chance we've had to walk New York, so I'm actually really excited right now.
So, number one on the agenda list is to find a store where we can get an I Love New York t-shirt.
I saw it. I saw one when we drove through Times Square.
Yeah, but there was a lot. There was so many of them.
That's where we're going first in Times Square, just so you know. So this is Times Square.
Holy.
Oh, they changed the color of the ball.
So many people. Hey, everybody. So we are in Times Square. Look at this.
Can you believe we're actually in New York?
I know.
Ooh, I like love on you in here. Oh, my glasses.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God. We're in that a lot, aren't we?
Yeah, we're being recognized. This is weird. All right, let's go that way.
Okay. Hello. Hi. I'm like, you're really uncomfortable right now.
I cannot believe that a mom could do that to their child. My heart goes out to her because she endured so much from the hands of the person who's supposed to love her the most. I'm in college right now. It breaks my heart that she didn't get to have a childhood that I had. Like, I'm 19, not having a normal 19-year-old life. It makes me feel so bad for her life. She's so strong. She got out of it. I mean, not the way she should have, but I mean, I feel bad for her. If we take one picture of you,
and people come up to me, they have the best of intentions, but it's actually really hard to get used to it.
Everybody smile. I got 3 or 4.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I I don't want to be defined by the things that happened in the past. Like when people pity me, I don't like that. I am not living a life of abuse anymore. I just want them to be, I'm happy you're happy in your new life. Gypsy, you're welcome.
Back to the time when we were.
Guys, if we take one, if we take one, we can live.
It just kind of seems like everybody's just gone gypsy bat crazy. I was expecting to just get out of prison and nobody really notice anything about me. It didn't turn out that way.
Is it too late to say I regret? Is it too late to make you forget?
I mean, I'm just starting to see that that's just, what I have to live with.
Can we get a picture with you?
Right, quick.
With both of you.
Quickly.
I'm not one of those people that go looking for attention, but it's
I love that we're no longer having our relationship on the phone anymore. Now it's real. We've been on this trip together. It's been amazing.
what we're doing right now is what we've been planning all this time. We just needed the bars to open up for me,
That's right. We just need her out.
It feels like I leveled up. It feels like I leveled up, the freedom that I had in prison to freedom in the real world. And actually, I'm starting to get why people are like, wow, she said she feels free in prison? That's messed up. She must have really had it bad.
Gypsy is amazing. This is my other half. I've been waiting for it for so long, and I'm glad she's home. It's so cliche, baby, you complete me, but she really does. Like Jerry Maguire.
You did not just say that.
Yeah, you complete me. But it's funny. I can't stop smiling. It's great just having her around all the time.
We spent some money today on some shirts.
Yeah, we did.
I think that
She hasn't paid for anything. She's talking about she ain't had to touch money yet.
Yeah, that's very true. I haven't had to pay for anything, honestly, in my life. My problem is if I want something,
She's going to get it. Yeah.
I mean, I say that in a way that it's
Didn't
not.
sound too good, though.
Sorry, I just had to pop out. My son just got back from his OT. Spirit time, how are you, my darling? He's on his lunch break. Have you seen the photos showing her with the round belly? No, we have not, but we have heard it. We're still wondering if there's proof. I'll have to have a look for that.
Sounded terrible.
It was awful. If I want something, I want it. I'm going to get it. By any means necessary.
I don't know that, though.
It's terrible, baby.
But the things I want are not expensive. Minus those shoes. I just had one pair of Christian Louis Vuittons.
Louis Vuitton.
It's Louis Vuitton. You know what? I want to look this up how you say
Here's the
it.
thing, but why don't you Christian Louis Vuittons?
I'm going to get the bag and I'm going
All
to
right.
prove it to you.
You know your husband's right. You're about to be like, oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Okay, so.
What do I get if I'm right? Do I get a kiss?
All right.
What's it say? Yeah.
It's Christian Louis.
No. Come here.
Ever since I got out of prison, it feels like I've been dropped into a movie, like the scene of a movie.
Challenges ahead for me. It's going to be, right now, we're living a glam style life right now. I'm not going to say I'm not worried that when the honeymoon's over, this thing's going to change. I just want her to be happy.
Gypsy Rose has only been an influencer for roughly around 2 weeks now. And in that roughly 2-week time span, people have already started to change their opinion and turn on her.
Just a little overexposed right now. It's really only going to get worse.
People have decided to unstand. They felt she should still be in prison.
There's also the fact that Gypsy became so famous so fast, which a lot of people feel like we're rewarding very bad behavior, allowing someone to take someone else's life, have such a massive platform right after prison.
I've been looking at my DMs more, and I have at least 10 death threats. This person said, "You stupid waste of space. Wait until you are canceled by real people that ruin your life. You are going to wish that you were back behind bars. I can't wait to be a part of tearing you down bit by bit. You deserve nothing but 6 feet under or locked away forever. There are real kids with cancer and real life problems, unlike you that just went along with it because mommy told you to. You poor excuse for a human being, and I wish nothing but the worst for you. You attention-wanting whore self. You deserve nothing good, and I will make sure I'm a part of making your life a living hell. Go to hell. Go hang yourself." I understand that a lot of people are upset right now because I came out of prison, and the first thing that I was jolted into was this sense of fame. What happens if I get a hater that is a little too comfortable with how they feel and come up to me and punch me or get physical with me? You know, that is a dangerous situation. When the backlash comes, am I at risk for dangerous people?
Linda, we did talk about earlier. It's how Dee Dee tried to trap Ken is by falling pregnant with, not Ken, Rod, Gypsy's dad. And it was how they tried to capture him when Dee Dee fell pregnant. So we think that's why she's trying to do it, especially with Ken, because as we all know, that's the love of her life.
It's like she never grew out of Disney movies, you know?
Yeah. But she'll say that to her.
That's true.
Excited to eat. Hey, Mom's cooking this really good.
Yeah. This is going to be great.
This is going to be great. All right.
Hey! We match. I cooked for the first time, my first real by myself. Tell me. So it was just a Nor pasta side. I'm playing on my phone, you're checking Instagram or whatever. All of a sudden, and I'm like, no! It overflowed. It started foaming. I thought I was going to set the house on fire my very first try.
She sure did. She was running out.
Smile. There we go. Oh, that's a cute picture.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. You want to see it too?
Oh, it is good.
I only take cute pictures. Despite the hate online say.
I feel like I want to engage on social media because it's new to me. It's fun. I'm showing my life to my followers. I'm not doing anything that anybody else wouldn't be doing. But everybody wants to find a negative in something that I do.
Y'all ready?
Mom, this looks delicious. Where are you sitting, Midget, baby?
Right here.
Okay, sweet.
Next to me. This is delicious. I love it. I'll cook this at home.
Yeah, like that's why I was telling you we got that exact chicken.
Did you see those stuffed potatoes?
That's my boss. I got this. Hey, what's going on?
I want to touch base to see, are you still anticipating me now?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's when I plan on coming back.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Just, for planning purposes, you never know, they make
I was worried about my kids' parents. How did they feel? And that was my main concern. Well, trust me, we got our hands slapped for that one. So no worries on that. I understand. All right, thanks. Bye.
Everything okay?
Yeah, she just wanted to touch base, see if I was coming back on Tuesday, and she thanked you for the DS Fire comment, by the way. Yeah, she thanked you for that one. But She said they've had one negative call from a parent, and she's like, you're kind of the celebrity of the school now, so. One teacher thinks I'm not coming back. She thinks I'm too famous. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need my job.
Yeah, you want to keep your job.
Yeah.
How about the prettiest girl in school? You still gonna need Gypsy to call her?
I have to ask her first if she wants to, but
We were trying to get her to do it the other day.
Oh.
well, she's the prettiest girl in school.
Zoom in a little bit.
Take my hair down because this is going on my Instagram, so I gotta look good. I would love to just kind of be free to not care what people think. But I'm in a position where even the littlest things that I do are being scrutinized. The negative comments make me feel like I can't be my authentic self on social media. Your nose is too big. You look fat. You're ugly. You're a killer. You're a murderer. There's only so much that someone can take of that. I like this one way better.
I like this one.
Let me look at it. Let me see. Do me the judge.
Check out our wedding venue.
Yeah.
Our potential
Potential.
wedding
Like
venue.
potential.
Yeah.
The word. Ryan and I got married, and the ceremony was not the ceremony of our dreams. We just want to have something that we can invite everybody that we care about and that loves us. And so we're looking at wedding venues. Slide Hill, that's where I used to live. Tulane, that was my hospital. Yes, that
Oh, God.
was one of the hospitals, Tulane Medical Center.
Oh, wow.
This bridge looks familiar.
The bridge. That bridge looks familiar. That stop sign looks like something I would talk to.
Very funny. I'm having deja vu.
Good, baby. I'm glad.
Coming back to New Orleans, it brings back a lot of memories. It's like you're coming back home. The houses look so beautiful.
Isn't that cool looking? You excited?
Yeah.
Dear God's house. It's this one.
Ryan and I got married, and it was by a bathroom.
Yeah. I mean, it was the visiting room.
Yeah.
She's wearing khaki. I'm all dressed up, looking nice. But,
Yeah, you look great.
Gypsy's always needed that white dress moment.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to
Gypsy.
meet y'all. Alrighty, so y'all ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We had a lot of negative people in our family, especially her family, didn't want us to get married. They want us to wait. So now that she's out and everything, it's like, now y'all get to share in the happiness that we already feel.
These tables and chairs come out of the center courtyard, and we put them up here in the arrival garden, so everybody can have a seat, kind of relax.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So this will be where all of your tables are set up for the reception.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's kind of cool. The lights would be lit, probably.
Yeah. It's cute.
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
This would be your main bar.
Sucker for chandeliers.
Yes. It is actually an antique from France.
That's right.
Can I offer y'all some king cake?
Yes. I would love so.
She would like some. Okay.
I'm a sucker for king cake.
Of course, how can you not be?
First
Thank
spot.
you.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely get a bite off of that.
It's good.
Yeah.
First?
Yeah.
Get in there.
I mean, I'm still in shock that I married this beautiful woman. Just picturing all this, even the day of, would just be breathtaking. Like, I never thought life like this. That's for sure.
The best part about the room.
Oh,
So cool.
wow.
Look at that little balcony. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my goodness. I like
Wow.
it.
We got a lot to think about.
I will get y'all's information, and I can send y'all a proposal with
Absolutely.
all of the pricing.
Yeah,
and
that was good.
That's what
Okay,
we like.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is great.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, this is
Of course.
beautiful.
The next time that we say I do, we're going into knowing that we really, really, really mean forever. Not that there was a doubt before,
There
but
wasn't. There wasn't.
I wonder there's a doubt now.
So you liked your therapist?
She was nice. It was just a first consultation. She asked a little bit about my life. I told her about my mom. She's like, I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about Munchausen by proxy, but I would be treating you.
Did you want me to stop?
Huh? Oh.
You know, if you're saying something.
Yeah, I was just going to say to Kez's comment that you should watch all of her interview and hear her lovely voice. It's so interesting how you can watch her even back then in that interview when she's lying. She really raises
Her
her pitch.
interrogation.
Yeah, her interrogation video.
In her interrogation one is where you really hear the voice difference. Like that's where I picked it up, that she does have two different voices. She just chooses to use this baby child one.
Ugh.
For is trauma. I said, okay. She's like, and what sparked this whole social media thing? And I'm like, honestly, it just happened. Whenever I got out, posted my first selfie, and before I knew it, I had 5 million followers. It just happened. I'm like, I wasn't overnight, and I'm like, I didn't ask for it. It just happened. But she did give me like warnings. There's just a word of caution that like prioritize myself instead of everything else around me.
I agree.
From the one session, it was like 45 minutes. I got a lot out of it, actually. And I remember just who I am. I know who I am. I believe in myself, like positive self-talk.
This moment, broken bones, redefined.
This post right here is just, honestly, it's a message to anyone that supports me for me.
Feel safe here.
At the end of the day, I'm human, I'm flawed, I make mistakes. Like, I would have never done this 4 years ago, me wearing athletic wear, because it was my YouTube scar. For the longest time, I felt very embarrassed. It's one of those things that it's a reminder of the things that happen to me. So I wear it proudly in my picture. Like, this is a part of me. There's a lot of negative comments on social media. And some of them have been like, girl, eat a salad, you're fat. And considering the fact that I used to be malnourished and severely underweight when I was living with my mom, yeah, I packed on some weight, but I'm still good with myself. So this is basically me being fed up, and I'm saying, I'm not letting the hate get to me. But to everyone who does still support me, I see you guys. If you're just here to see my demise or to see me fail, well, you might as well unfollow now, because it's not going to happen.
Well, she's like, if you're here to see me fail, it's not going to happen. So what about that marriage, Gypsy?
She's definitely not. She definitely does not know who she is yet. I agree. She says what she thinks. Yep. Agree with that too.
Oh, sure.
It's gone from receiving a ton of love and support to now receiving a ton of hate and backlash.
Now she's too successful. Now she's kind of annoying. Gypsy Rose is disappointing so many people. At this point, she's just going to get herself into more trouble.
You remember the lady at the Degas house that we met, Allie?
Yeah.
she emailed me and she said we have to get 50% of how much the quote was to hold that day by like 2 days from now.
I mean,
Baby, that place was beautiful.
yeah, I mean, it was beautiful, but, you know, right now it's just, I'm feeling a lot of stress from everything else going on right now. Like, I've only been out of prison for a few weeks,
right.
You know, and like my version of how I want things to be after the hype of everything dies down is me to just have like a 9-to-5 job, go to the grocery store, and people say hi to me because they know me, I'm their neighbor, something like that, instead of, oh my God, it's Gypsy Blanchard, can I take your selfie? Like, I just want to be Gypsy.
Marry you, the person, you. Didn't marry the fame, because when I met you, you know, like, you were in prison. I was in love with you. You know that.
So we got our sights set on a normal life.
You know, I just want to have a family with you.
We need to start taking that route.
Well, we're going to.
There comes a point that, is this the life that we really want to lead for ourselves? Having to be in the spotlight all the time?
Trust me, I'm on this journey with you. But I still would like you to remarry me.
I would. It's just the timing needs to be at a little bit of a more convenient time than just right now.
Because as we all know, by this time she was already messaging Ken.
Yes.
I had a nightmare about my mom. I know I didn't turn out how you wanted me to. And I know you wished better for me.
How's it feeling, Gyps?
I think it hurts less than the pick and poke that I did. It's a K to symbolize Ken, my ex.
Ken checked in.
What?
Yes.
If I wasn't married to Ryan.
I know. Well, he's not with anyone right now.
Of course not. I have a commitment to my husband, but I also just feel like no one is ever going to love him as much as I love him.
He's that dumb mother. Pretty soon I'm going to get involved, and you do not want that. Believe me, you do not want that.
Okay, so that's the end of episode 3. I'm just going to show Macjay found this, what we were talking about at the start. So this is Steve Wood. This is the guy that reckons that he was in a relationship with, I was about to say Gypsy, with Ken, while Gypsy was still in prison. So there are, along with this story, it says that he broke up with Gypsy to go out with this person. And it reads, "Hi, Gyps. Tell Ken that I want all our pictures and videos and scrapbooks returned ASAP. He thought he was cute using me while playing house with you. I have some good stories to tell you if you want to hit me up in DMs. I also want my personally engraved ring and necklace back. I have a box of his stuff too. Tell that Bill," I'm not going to say the word, "to call. And by the way, when are you going to tell everyone you are pregnant and trapped poor Ken like you did trapped Rod? Asking for a friend. Yes, Ken confided to me. He is scared as puck that you are going to be the mum to his child." So that was what I was looking for earlier. I'm sure you sent it to me before, but Macjay went and found it for us. Okay, so what are we up to? Episode 4. So this one's called Ghosts of My Past. And we have one more episode before Ken comes back into the story. Like this one, he's in it, but it's number 5 that he makes his entrance.
I was in prison, restricted. Now I'm getting all glammed up, and I'm in New York City. I was engaged once before. The Ken, the day that I got out of prison, Ken texted my stepmom, and I'm like, he's sniffing around.
Gypsy is amazing. It's so cliche, like, maybe you complete me, but she really does.
So this will be where all of your tables are set up for the reception.
Her place is beautiful.
Yeah, but the timing needs to be at a little bit of a more convenient time. I was close with my mother's side of the family when I was really little. I think that I have bonds to men still. I know I didn't turn out how you wanted me to.
I have from Ken, and he sent me a lot of pictures. He mailed them to me.
Christy has continued conversation with him. Sorry, dude, you had your shot. Move on.
Ken is single. What's going to happen when Ryan and I have an argument? I can't sleep. I had a nightmare about my mom. Snuck out of bed while Ryan was still asleep. So I came out on the patio. Thinking about that house. Thinking about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. It's not easy to live with, guys.
Nightmares, that's something that's been going on through prison and again
yeah. Nightmares I've had since my crime. So, and I mean, it's not always about the crime. It's about my life with my mom. It always involves my mom. There's nothing that I can do to stop the nightmares. It's my psyche going over things that I wish I could have or should have done. I'm different. And so I just keep going back to that. It was my choice to commit this crime. I don't even know, the road to self-forgiveness. Who shows you the first step?
Gypsy Rose Blanchard suffered horrible abuse at the hands of her mother. She destroyed Gypsy's computer and phone, and then she chained her to her bed with handcuffs. This is not Gypsy Rose Blanchard's belly button. This is actually a scar left over from the feeding tube that Gypsy Rose Blanchard's mother forced her to have. She was fed very little, forced to go to the bathroom on herself, and Dee Dee also connected a dog leash to Gypsy and herself, so she could feel anytime Gypsy moved in the night. Gypsy says that she is looking forward to a new life and a new start now that she's out of prison. Is this house familiar to you in any way?
I've only been here once. I've only been here once, and it looks completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different. I'm like, this is a
Yeah,
house.
we've been a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's it like here?
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I've been having a picture of me and her in there since middle school. She's my sister. I wanted her in there, and she has short hair in that picture, and she's in a wheelchair holding me. And now she's walking through the house. That's not her no more.
Let's go.
Are y'all just going right?
We're going to stop at the cemetery so she can see her grandmother, Emma. We're going to go to the Golden Meadow Park.
I think I know where my mom's grave is.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't been to her grave since I was 10, so.
Would you like to bring some flowers or anything?
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right, let's go.
Golden Meadow, baby.
Yeah, this used to be my my favorite park in Golden Meadow. Like, this used to be my favorite spot as a kid.
I think it was a lot of our favorite spots.
Yeah.
Like in the spring, it's really nice. You can go park under those oak trees.
Yeah.
Want to stop right here for a minute and maybe take a picture?
All right.
Under the trees right here, maybe? All right.
You liked this park as a kid?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I did. Mom used to take me here when I was really little. I don't remember much from my childhood, but this is like my favorite spot. It's such a simpler time when I was little. Like, nothing was complicated. My life was complicated, but my perception of my life wasn't. Like, all I knew is mommy loved me, grandma loved me, papa loved me, my aunts and uncles loved me, my cousins loved me, and that's what I knew.
It's cool.
Who's going to take a picture?
I'm going to get in there with your people. They're my people now, too. They're my family, too, so.
Yeah,
I'm part of the family now. All right. I like it.
Okay, let's go. We got to think. Remember, your mom and I got back together for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Dee Dee lived, I think it was this street. A little spot. I can't remember, man. It was one of these little houses in this neighborhood. I'm not exactly sure. It was like 3 months. Okay. And I was trolling, so I might have spent a week there, you know. But that's when you have the breathing machine.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's what came first, wasn't it? The sleep apnea machine.
The sleep apnea was the first thing.
She said that.
Oh, little.
Sleeping on her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby, she put you in that sleep apnea machine that young.
Yeah, very little.
It's terrible.
It wasn't easy to sleep with all that.
Okay, I'm going to let you go do your thing, Gypsy.
My grandma Emma, we all call her Momo Emma, but I called her Momsy. She was a great grandmother. And what I remember, she always said I was the favorite grandkid to me. And she would dress me up in these little frou-frou dresses with the cute little socks and everything. And I think I was 7 when she passed. And, that's when my mother really started to spiral out of control. I remember my mom was so angry at God when my grandmother passed away. She took all the angel statues that she had in the house and just was smashing them on the ground. She was devastated. My mom always wanted to be buried with my grandma Emma. If it was in my control, I would have done that right away. But I need to do something to get a sense of closure. Hey, Mama. We had good memories together when I was a kid. And this is my husband, Ryan. He's a sweetheart. You would have liked him. He treats me good. He cooks a great gumbo. I know I didn't turn out how you want me to. But, I love you. I know you wished better for me and my mom. I wanted to put Mama where you are. Unfortunately, that was a little something out of my control. And I'm hoping that you and her are in heaven. She could be at peace finally and feel the love that she needed to feel all along. I love you, Mama. I feel like I failed her as a granddaughter, and I'm sorry that I made the mistakes that I did. This wind is kicking.
What's going on? Gypsy?
Hey.
Good to finally see you.
You too. I was close with my mother's side of the family when I was really little. But I think that I have bonds to men still. I'm a big believer in that it's never too late to do that. Is this where you live?
Yeah, I live here.
Oh, okay.
So this is my dog and my cat.
Oh, hello.
The last time I seen Gypsy, she was 4 years old, and she was pushing other kids around in a wheelchair. My parents, my dad really, he knew some things. He would hear say from the aunts, from his two sisters. They would tell us, Gypsy's going back into the hospital. She's getting another surgery. So I just knew her as being a sickly kid. I really didn't know much else. It's been a long time.
You know that whenever I was going through my mom's wallet, or whenever she would pull credit cards out, she kept a picture of you in the back of her wallet, a little wallet size.
Yeah.
Whole life.
We were good friends. We were really good friends. As far as I thought anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She was closer to my age, so all the other aunts were my older aunts,
From what I gather, everyone of the family keeps on telling me that they knew my mom was different. By different, what did they mean when they say different?
It was like she was bipolar or something.
She actually was diagnosed with bipolar.
Oh, yeah. Look, your mom was still very much a teenager. And we were on the trampoline, and we open this orange, and she picks up this one little, whatever, I don't know, a little pocket, little packet of it. And so it's sitting there, and she's talking to it like it's a baby or something like that. And she's real genuine about it. And she's going on, she's like, its name and whatever, and then how much she's going to love it and treat it. And then she just smashes it, and she takes off. And I'm like, what the I don't know, but it was just so traumatic to me as a kid because I was buying her a little story, whatever she was saying,
Well, sometimes whenever you're a young kid like that, we hear things and we see things and things go on, and we're kind of we don't really pay attention to it. When my mom would say she heard voices, I should have told someone then, hey, mommy hears voices.
Yeah.
But at that young of an age, I didn't want to make her feel bad about herself. It's just kind of what do you say when you're that young? Family member after family member is we knew your mom's weird. She was different, but that's all they attributed it to. I mean, I knew there was times that she saw shapes and she heard voices, but growing up, I didn't even know what mental illness was back then. In the family that I grew up in, there wasn't much education about mental health therapy and things like this. So there was not that foundation of an understanding enough about it to know how to help the situation.
I didn't know how far I had gotten because, like I said, I hadn't seen you since you were 4. And once in a while, I get a little snippet of, okay, Gypsy's doing this. She's back in the hospital. I remember Christy coming and get tattooed with me, and she was talking about you being in the Special Olympics. And I was just like, yeah, of course she could walk. Of course she's dominating at Special Olympics, But I don't know why she hadn't stepped up and said anything about it. There was so many people that feel.
Now, after the fact, I've been told multiple times, we knew something was a little off, or we suspected. And I'm like, well, could I ask why didn't you say anything? And they're like, we just didn't want to risk upsetting your mom.
Yeah. Well, I was second guessing my own brain because after seeing just pictures of you, tubes in your mouth, tubes down your throat. So I'm starting to think, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she can't walk. Or maybe Dee has told her so long that she can't walk that she really physically can't do it anymore. Her mind has triggered the whole situation and shut off her legs completely.
Have you talked to anybody from that side of the family about how they feel about me and having communication with me?
No, not so much. I can't see how they don't see your side of the story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just shut it off because they feel a certain way. That's their baby sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. I have my perception, but other people have theirs too. So it's nice to kind of listen and take it in. I can't undo the past. All I can do is move forward. But it was so good to catch up and talk to you.
We got so much more living to do.
I know.
Get some going.
Okay. Oh, I'm nervous. I wanted to have my cousin tattoo me because I always said, if I get a tattoo, number one, I want it to mean something, and I want Bob to do it. Because he did my mother's, he did my dad's, he did Christy, he's done my cousins. So it's like a family thing. Like, he's the tattoo artist. He's the place to go.
Do you like the size of the fleur-de-lis as opposed to this?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting a unilome with a fleur-de-lis on top. The unilome is a symbol for basically life's journey. So it means that the twists and turns of life happens. That's part of our journey, but it doesn't make it any less beautiful. And fleur-de-lis is obviously for French culture, which I am Cajun, so yeah. This is my first one. So it's my first tattoo. So.
Not her professional.
Yeah, I have a pick and poke that I did in prison.
What's a pick and poke?
You gotta sharpen up a staple. Yeah, take some gel pen ink and drive it into yourself.
This one right here, it was a K for my ex. Once he dumped me, I was like, this freaking K needs to go.
Yeah, scrubbing off with real.
I may have to make another appointment. Oh no. Alright, get comfortable.
Oh, that's what it's gonna look like, huh? You excited? Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. That is beautiful. You got this.
Getting tattoos or no?
No, I never thought about it. I've had my fair share of labs and IVs and tests, and over the course of 8.5 years, I think my threshold for pain has shortened. But the tattoo is less painful than the labs that I had.
Some people say tattoos hurt more than childbirth. I don't believe that.
I don't know. I haven't experienced the other yet. I think it hurts less than the pick and poke that I did. Is that it?
He's fast.
Oh my God, that wasn't bad at all.
You wasn't gonna be
I wouldn't go that far. It wasn't
The
that.
pain will wear off, and you'll be like, all right, what can I get next?
I'm so proud of myself. I got a tattoo. Like, it's definitely a moment of independence right now for me. Like, I never thought that I'd get a tattoo. And it looks so pretty. The fact that, like, this is just a moment of freedom. It's a choice. Like, getting a tattoo is a choice. And I finally get to have the choice to do one.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Well, Ryan was supposed to help me cook.
I didn't plan on getting a tattoo, but I'm getting hanging out, and he's like, "What you want?" And next thing you know, I just started talking, and he's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get up something real quick," and I was like, "Let's do it." I was like, "Why not? I'm here. Let's make it happen." Well, he's gonna do like a rose, and then the leaves are gonna be like a fleur-de-lis. You know, I wanted a rose.
I know.
A gypsy rose.
I love that she gets to try some of this food. Maybe she'll want the recipe. It's been passed down from Christy's mama to me. So I'm just happy that her and me are both here at the same time. You know, I just loving it. Loving it for sure. Coming here to my house, I mean, I'd like for her to just feel at home. Waited for her to come back here a long time, you know, and I'd like for her to see where she could have lived, you know, and I wish she could stay, you know.
Tell y'all it's a mess in here, because I'm going through so much pictures to put in albums. I think I have when she first started dating Ryan. I have from Ken. He sent me a lot of pictures. Emailed them to me.
So it was 2 years from when Gypsy and Ken broke up to when she got out. So isn't it weird that she's still messaging and sending her photos 2 years after they broke up?
Yes, very strange.
I don't talk to any of my kids' exes. I do. No, sorry. I talk to one, and that's only my old daughter because they have a child together. So, do you know what I mean? He still comes to see my granddaughter, but I don't talk to their ex. I don't have 2-hour phone conversations and send photos and.
Yeah, it's certainly strange. It makes you wonder if, like, Gypsy planned this with her stepmother before she even married Ryan, you know?
Just shows just how involved Christy is in this. Of course, we know because we've done a lot of it, but yeah.
Jimmy's first true relationship was Ken, where she experienced struggles and experienced laughter and experienced heartache. This is stuff that she had when they were still together. They lasted for about like 2 years, I want to say. And what I thought at the time is that he couldn't take the heat. People are trying to find information, calling his family and, calling him at work. And next thing you know, she called me hysterically crying that he broke up with her. When they did split, I was pissed. You promised you would be there for her. And when the got real, you left. I loved Ken. Me and Ken still have a friendship. And I don't care if who likes it or not. When my kids break up with somebody, I don't break up with them.
I mean, having Ryan, the kind of guy he is, he's really easy to like. I don't know. He's not shy, going. So, I mean, Ryan got her through those last couple years. And, and I told him, I said, you're going to have your hands full, Ryan. It's going to be a job for you to keep her in check a little bit. She's spontaneous and she can make some quick decisions. And that's why I say he's going to have his hands full.
Ryan is a great guy, but if her and Ken would still have been together and she got out of prison, I knew in my heart she was going to be safe. I wouldn't have worried. And I didn't know there was more to the story of why he ended it until recently. He reached out and he said, I need to talk to you. He called me and he explained to me that people were telling him, if you love her enough, let her go. Let her find herself on her own. And he said, look, if he would have known she would have dated found somebody else and got engaged, he wouldn't have let her go.
No, my heart.
You ain't got nothing to remind you of me, though.
Not yet.
Not yet. What up?
Look at it. I know it looks good. I want you to see Ryan's.
You can't even tell it's covered.
I know. I know.
You got, bro. Check that out. That's awesome, man. Is that badass? Yeah. With the rose and the fleur de lis and the rose. Very original, man. Okay, we're ready.
Okay.
All right, hit it. Everybody bow their heads. Let's hold hands too. Heavenly Father, we come
together tonight on a joyous night, joyous occasion, a new beginning for all of us, named Gypsy. Lord, we ask that you bless this meal, you bless our family, you bless Gypsy, and we give you praise and thanks for where you've brought us today, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Let's eat. Hope y'all enjoy it. Where's the plate? We got plates here, forks. We got some drinks in here, other drinks. We got a tongue, the shrimp. Okay.
No. Are you gonna eat some crawfish, Gypsy? No. Why? Oh, thank you. I'm nervous about it. What if I peel it for you? Will you try it then? Yeah. Okay. No, I haven't. I know I'm from Louisiana. I never had crawfish. The better people's jokes. It's okay. I'm feeling comfortable in this element because it's like I'm comfortable around my dad. I'm comfortable around Christian and Mia. This is home for me. In this environment, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just Gypsy. People see me for who I really am. And this is my element. This is my home.
So it's you. I don't even care if you do me too.
You know, me and my family, we're humble people and we don't walk carpets. I was never the type to say I want to be famous, I want to sing, I want to dance. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I wanted to help little animals. This is, you know, the phase where I'm analyzing my life. I realize I'm...
Thank you so much, Kaz, for that. I just seen it as I was going to the toilet. Mel, how are you, my darling? We are listening to the audio of Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup, and we're on episode 4.
Not in the past anymore. I'm in the present. I want to just be a good wife to Ryan, a good friend, a good daughter. I don't want to take that baggage from my past into my future. So leaving all that behind is something that I definitely am working on, but we'll see how it goes.
Sure, I got everything. There's some USB batteries. This has been a great 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it's been, like whirlwind, but now it's time to get back to work. But at the same time, that's 8 hours I'll be away from Gypsy a day. I need a towel. Where's our towels?
Yeah.
Hold on. It's okay.
Oh, crap.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, crap.
It's okay. Just go grab a towel.
Okay. Yep, it's all over my magazine.
It's okay. Wipe the magazine. It's okay. We can get you another one. It's okay. It's just coffee, baby.
We'll just buy another copy.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to.
Just throw it away. It'll be all right for now.
Oh, let's see, baby. I don't want to leave you.
I'll hold the fort down.
I know.
I'll walk in the car.
Okay. Gypsy not going nowhere today.
I'm not going nowhere. Spending time with my family, I felt like a sense of connection. And I know this is going to sound a little messed up, but I went from living all the time in a house with my mom where we really didn't go a lot of places except to New Orleans or to Kansas City for doctor's appointments. We would be posted up in our house. And then going from that to prison. And then now I'm here at the apartment. I don't feel a need to go out and make friends, but I don't feel like I'm completely satisfied with being so constricted either. Good thing I like to organize. It took me 6 hours to straighten it up. All of this was a pile of dirty clothes. He's already dirtying up my closet. I said the moment he would dirty my closet, I would have fight. I've had many tasks as a housewife so far. This is something that I've been needing to get to. I mean, he does understand that I have a history of living with a hoarder, and so this kind of stuff irritates my soul.
Mel, that's something that we spoke about earlier. I know in Australia we're not allowed to make processes of crimes or money off crimes. I don't know if it's different over there, but she definitely is making her dime out of this one. Because as we said before too, this is only the first. She's actually signed up for 3 reality programs.
Growing up, there was a whole room that was just this junk room with piles and piles of clothes that needed to be washed. Like, it was traumatic in a way that it makes me where I don't like clutter. Ryan, he's well, you know, he was a bachelor before he met me, so he knows that we're built differently, and he knows that it gets on my everlasting nerve. Hey.
How's your day going?
All I'm doing is piddling around the house, watching TV. I went through the closet, and for a guy, he has so much clothes.
You gotta think, he's a school teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you don't want to wear the same stuff.
Ryan's calling in. I declined it for a second just to finish them. It's fine. He'll be fine. Well, I cleaned it out and I washed all the clothes.
I was just going to texting you to check in. Yeah, I was just calling to, texting you to check in. And,
I feel for what she's gone through. I really do. Do you know what I mean? It's not the way anyone should come or be brought up. But the thing is, the way I see it, Gypsy knew for a long time that she wasn't as sick as she made out. Her mum put her on stage for so many things, and she was around people so many times that she could have just stood up. She could have just said something. Do you know what I mean? It didn't have to end the way it ended. And people have got to realize, and this is another thing me and Macjay were talking about the other day, she was 23 when she did this to her mother. Do you know what I mean? She could have just left. She knew she was overage because when she ran away with Dan, she told her mum straight out she was over. By that stage, she was 19, and that she didn't have to go home. So she's very much her mother's child. Just I'll say that.
Yeah.
Ken checked in. Yes. You know, just to see how you were doing. And I was like, you're doing great. He's like, good, that's all I want.
Okay.
He was worried, and you can't blame him.
Yeah.
But he had told me that if he loved you enough, he needed to let you go so you could find yourself. That's what he told me he did.
So is that why he ended things with me?
Yeah. He regrets it.
You know, before I met Ryan, Mom, I was holding on so hard. I never let go because I thought maybe at the end of it all, maybe a week before I got out, come back in and say, you know, I'm ready to be with you through this. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. Can we pick up where we left off? But it never happened. And
I'm going to tell you straight up, he wanted to. But he didn't want to ruin your happiness. there's always going to be a part of you that does, and that's okay. Things that he told me, there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't pray for you.
I just don't understand, because it's like he found someone else.
Well, he's not with anyone right now.
Of course not.
No, right.
Ugh.
I mean, he wants to reach out. He does. But he don't want you and Ryan to get into an argument.
And it would cause an argument. Ryan and I, we have like a pretty open line of communication and everything. But also, like, there was a time that maybe, like, I wanted, not to have it. So in case Ken would text, but then I'm like, that would be still harboring an omission. I'm going to tell Ryan about it later. But knowing what you just told me, in a different world, if I wasn't married to Ryan, knowing all of this.
I know. You don't even need to say it, girl.
Okay, I'm going to hop off of here. I love you.
All right, I love you too.
Okay, bye. For years, he never gave me like an answer of like what was the final straw. And for years, I went through like a huge like self-doubt tunnel. Like, I know that he is interested in blondes. I'm not blonde, I'm a brunette. So I'd go in the shower, take fingernail clippers, and just cut my hair off. Trying to do everything I can to get his attention again. I would have given anything to that man. I would have bought the sun, the moon, and the stars and gave it to him on a platter. And that hurts me that I loved him that much.
Why does it hurt you?
Because I feel like no one is ever going to love him as much as I loved him at that time. And it makes me feel better knowing that he's truly sorry for me. But it doesn't change anything. Like, I married Ryan. I have a marriage now. I'm wearing the wedding ring that belonged to.
Yes, Mel, that's why she dyed her hair to blonde, left Ryan. It was all for Ken.
Ryan's mom. I have a commitment to my husband. And I want to keep that. But what's going to happen when Ryan and I have an argument? Is that little thought in the back of my head going to say, Ken is single. And he's always understood me. Like, he was my best friend first. So I can't take it. I have to stay loyal to my marriage. I can't end up anything else.
What I do know, just from the research I've done on Gypsy, was that when Ken left, it was because of, and I don't know if people have heard of Natasha Cooper, or we all know Fancy Miss Sally because she's still out and about now. But they started wanting to know more about Ken, and it was when they started putting on the pressure that Ken left Gypsy. He didn't want the fame at that stage, but of course we know he changed his mind.
Yep.
Baby!
Hey!
Hey, sweetie.
How was your day? Did all the students talk your ear off?
I had some.
Let me show you what I did.
You know, I had a full 8 hours at work, right?
No, it's going to be a little bit of a shock.
Okay.
Yes, Mel, I have seen your parody of her. That's actually what made me find your channel. I thought it was hilarious. Have you seen it, Macjay?
No.
I'll have to go and find it and send it to you. It's absolutely hilarious. Mel done that so well. Do you know who Natasha Cooper is?
Yes.
Yeah.
From another
I'll
case.
find the parody after this and I'll send it to you. You will laugh your butt off.
Okay.
I see you threw out our spaghetti. That was good that I ate for lunch. Okay.
All right. Ready?
Good God. Where's our food, baby?
I knew you were going to say that.
We had food.
Yeah, but it was all old stuff. Okay, so you've got onions.
Baby, what happened to that chicken that I just cooked?
The chicken is right here. I saved it.
Okay.
Okay.
And the rice was good too, right?
Didn't know that. I kept the bacon.
Okay.
Yeah, I kept the bacon. So, yeah, you had a whole lot of condiments.
And you throw those away?
Just the empty ones.
What empty ones?
They had a lot of empty
It's like we had food.
Yeah, but honey, that was old.
Gypsy. I said make it your home, and you have. Damn, you just hit me with a lot. I'm like 5 seconds.
Cleaned out the fridge. I cleaned out all that in the closet.
I didn't know you were cleaning out our whole life.
It didn't take me very long either.
Well, no, it doesn't take people long to throw away. All right, anything else I need to be aware of? What are these?
That's some yucky pillows. I don't know why you were keeping.
What, that were where?
That was in your closet.
Baby, because you don't throw pillows away.
You absolutely do. You absolutely should change your pillows, especially when they look like this. This is gross. Ugh.
Don't throw these away. Look, throw the food out, but don't throw that big Tupperware. You don't throw that big Tupperware.
You don't even drink that stuff. Where did these come from?
In case somebody ever came over and did it. Maybe my ex-girlfriend came over.
Okay. Well, I got something to tell you tonight.
Thank you so much, Kaz, for the gifted membership.
I'll get you back for that.
Oh, really? No, get away from me. No. No. I don't like that. No. Get away from me. No.
What happened at Gypsy came and talked to you, I assume?
Yes. Christy has continued conversation with Ken. He's been reaching out to her just to ask questions and things like that because Gypsy has blocked his number, has refused contact, has chose to move on with her life. And now that she's out of prison, he's like trying to weasel his way back in. And Christy has continued to allow that door, like she keeps cracking that door open. I'm mad at Christy over this because it's like, what are you doing? What is the point?
So I knew that he would get a little ticked off at Christy. He got a little ticked off at me too when I told him that I started to get all emotional. And I'm like, what do you expect? Like, does it break my heart a little bit to learn that Ken left me because he thought he was doing the right thing for me at the time? Yeah, of course it broke my heart. And of course his reaction was like, well, if you want to go be with him, then go be with him. And I'm like, we are married. I am like, I love you. I am invested in our life together here.
I mean, I'm sure he regrets it. I mean, why wouldn't he? She's out. She's beautiful. I'm sure everybody in his circle's telling him he's a dumb because he is a dumb Pardon my language. I'm sorry. I'm just pissed off. He left a wonderful woman, a beautiful, wonderful woman, and he left her, and I came along and swooped her up. You know, that's what happens when you leave a good woman. There are options.
You know, like, and Gypsy's happy with me. So it's like, dude, go on. Apparently the D is fire, son. Like, sorry, dude, you had your shot. Move on. I'm tired of talking about him. I wish he would just go away like he needs to. Like, pretty soon I'm going to get involved, and you do not want that, Ken. You do not want that. Dang, I love my wife.
I want to work on our marriage, even if it means that we have some things that we need to work through with trust.
Just do like I asked you and don't ever reach out to Ken ever. She's 30 years old. She's making 17, 18-year-old person type decisions.
I don't know.
So something happened, though.
Are you pregnant? Oh my God.
Why do you want to talk now?
Okay, so that's the end of episode 4. So we're up to episode 5. And I think we're about 2 days away from episode 6 dropping. So I'm going to have to get with Macjay to work out when we'll do the next ones, because my daughter and grandchildren get home tomorrow. They've been in Queensland for the last week. What's tomorrow? That's Wednesday. Thursday we've got shopping, and Friday is my nanny day with my grandson, since I missed it on Monday. I'm doing a makeup on Friday. Saturday we are doing the live over on Spirit Times channel. I will put a community post up again with his thing, because my screen's all messed up right now. Gypsy's put a curse on my screen and it's not moving. So I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'll work it out, and we'll work it out with Macjay, but it might be early next week, and we'll do episode 5 and 6. Chick Tracy sent me a case yesterday as well that I'm looking into. I'll send it to Macjay so that you can have a look too. And it might be another case that we can cover. It's another Aussie one. It was on Spotlight the other day.
Oh, so there's actually some more content. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Gypsy. This is an Aussie case. I'm just having a look. It was Justice for Biddy. I'll send you the one that she sent me, and then we can do some looking into it and maybe cover that story as well. But yeah, other than that, I will send you those things that I've said, and everyone else, hopefully we'll see you all Saturday on Spirit Times. But thank you for joining.
Hang on, what's happening on Saturday with Spirit Time?
We're doing the stuff that we got from Adelaide, the jail stuff and everything. So he wants to put it on his channel. Hang on.
Okay, cool. So
oh, okay. My screen's gone white, so I don't know why. It's probably going to come back in a minute. Are you still hearing me?
Yes, I'm still hearing you.
Okay. I'm looking at a completely white screen. I've got nothing. Yeah, so we're just going to go over the stuff from Adelaide when we went to Adelaide Jail and the Z Ward, go through that. But, yeah, Spirit Time wants it on his channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the live over there. That's why we were sharing his channel the other day. I will put it on my community post, and I'll send you his link as well for it. And then, yeah, go through that. And then 24 hours after it's been on his channel, I'll put it up on mine.
Sounds great.
I don't know what my computer's doing.
Are you still there? Are you back?
I'm back. My screen went all white and then it eventually just went on me. So, yeah. So we'll be on, Spirit Times. Well, I might drop the link as well if anyone's not there. I don't know what time Saturday. I haven't organized it. I'm still going through all of the stuff that we got, but it's definitely going to be a great live. And it will probably be Saturday night because he doesn't like doing streams through the day. But other than that, I thank everyone for coming. And we'll see you Saturday. Thanks, everyone.
Guys,
Thanks, Macjay.
thanks.
Aussie true crime on the rise. Investigate the scene, uncover the lies. From Melbourne to Sydney, all the way to Perth. No case too tough, we'll dig into the dirt. We'll crack the code, find the truth, bring justice to the table. No excuse, Australian legends in the game, bringing light to darkness, no shame. Just got a super child, let's celebrate. Raise a glass for all the cases we've solved in the past. With eyes wide open, we'll never rest. Aussie true crime, we're the best. From cold cases to missing persons, we'll leave no stone unturned. Every virgin detectives in our hearts will never give up. But justice and truth will always hear us. Ooh, thank you so much. Let's celebrate, raise a glass for all the cases we solved in the past. With eyes wide open, we'll never rest. Aussie true crime, we're the best. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate, raise a glass for all the cases we solved in the past. With eyes wide open, we'll never rest. Aussie true crime, we're the best. For all the cases we've solved in the past. With eyes wide open, we'll never rest. Aussie true crime, we're the best. Let's celebrate, raise a glass for all the cases we've solved in the past. With eyes wide open, we'll never rest. Aussie true crime, we're the best. Thank you so much.